All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving into a reality that's honestly a bit harsh for real estate investors in 2026. Look, it turns out that $2,000 a month virtual assistant sitting on your payroll, yeah, they are officially the most expensive bottleneck in your entire business. Because while they're sleeping, or taking a lunch break, or manually messing around with spreadsheets, your competitors are out there using high-velocity AI to literally hijack every single motivated seller in your zip code. The sheer scale of this market shift is staggering. Right now, 89% of top producing agents are scaling their operations entirely with autonomous technology. If you're still stuck manually logging notes, dragging cards across the Trello board, or babysitting unreliable human staff, well, you're getting left in the dust. I mean, in this market, speed isn't just a luxury anymore. It is absolutely the only barrier to entry. So you really need to ask yourself this crucial question. Is your current CRM a proactive hunter, or is it just a glorified digital filing cabinet? Because the era of the filing cabinet is completely over. If your system doesn't autonomously book its own appointments and qualify leads in seconds, it isn't a tool anymore. It's a massive liability that's actively killing your deals. Okay, here's our roadmap for today. First, we'll identify that deal-killing bottleneck. Then, we'll bust 3 massive AI myths. And finally, we'll give you the exact blueprint for building an autonomous AI command center. Let's start with Section 1, the deal-killing bottleneck, legacy CRMs versus proactive hunters. So, an autonomous CRM is definitely not some passive storage unit waiting for you to finish your morning coffee. It's a proactive hunter. Look, traditional systems were built for agents who want to send out holiday cards. But you're an investor. You are in the high-volume conversion business. Scoring a lead doesn't put money in your bank account. Actually dialing that lead does. A true autonomous system replaces human intervention in those absolutely critical first 5 touches. We're talking lead intelligence, automated outreach, and AI qualification. So when a lead comes in, the system is already hunting. Which brings us to myth number 1, the chatbot fallacy. Going way beyond basic if-then scripts. There's a massive performance gap between the old way and the new way. Basic text-based chatbots, they just follow simple, rigid if-then scripts. And the second a seller goes off script, the bot breaks, the seller's internal bot DAR goes off, and you lose the deal for good. But an AI voice agent, it uses deep learning. It has real human-like inflection, zero fatigue, and get this, it doesn't just follow a path, it builds the path in real time. It's actually holding a live conversation and handling complex seller objections while you're busy at the closing table on a completely different deal. The consensus for 2026 is crystal clear. Your CRM should be thinking, not just storing. Context-aware AI doesn't just panic and shut down when a seller asks, "Hey, how did you get my number?" It uses advanced sentiment analysis to detect genuine motivation. Like if a seller mentions a recent inheritance, the AI instantly recognizes that as a high-priority trigger. It knows exactly when to push and when to pivot. It literally reads the room. All right, myth number 2, VA dependency, and why speed to lead basically kills the human element. To put the outbound volume capability into perspective, the difference is just wild. One single AI agent can handle more outbound volume and inbound qualification in just 1 hour than 5 human VAs can manage in an entire workday. Think about it. Human VAs are expensive, they get tired, they need sick days, and worst of all, they sometimes just forget to follow up. An AI agent never sleeps, never complains, and executes every single task with surgical precision. When you pull human error out of the equation entirely, your profit margins absolutely explode. It's a tough pill to swallow, but it is totally time to stop shelling out a $2,000 monthly payroll for mediocre, inconsistent results. Speed to lead is literally the only metric that matters right now. If you aren't responding to a lead within seconds, poof, the deal is gone. An automated lead follow-up system guarantees a 100% response rate instantly. It completely bypasses that human middleman and creates a completely frictionless experience for the seller. Moving on to myth number 3, the price illusion, where we expose the dreaded Frankenstein stack. So many operators fall into this exact trap. You bolt together a basic CRM, a separate dialer, and an SMS tool, and suddenly you're paying upwards of $499 every single month. Plus, using duct tape solutions like Zapier to glue it all together, that just creates lag, data silos, and massive lead leakage. But a unified zero-leakage system, like the reireply plan, integrates your CRM, dialer, and SMS all under one roof for just $99 a month.
Integrated means instant. Connected just means you're sitting around waiting for a webhook to fire while your deal vanishes into thin air. The math on making this switch is pretty devastating for your competition. By setting up this $99 command center, you wipe out that $2,000 VA bill and all the redundant software costs. You suddenly free up an extra $28,800 in capital every single year. And that isn't just savings, guys. That is a literal war chest. You can take that capital, dump it directly into an AI ads platform, and just flood your pipeline with motivated sellers. It creates a complete winner-takes-all advantage.
Finally, let's talk about Section 5, the AI Command Center, and how you can actually dominate your market with automation. You can actually shift to total AI dominance in under 24 hours. Here's how it works. Step 1, AI lead intelligence identifies a high-probability target. Step 2, the AI contact center triggers an immediate multi-channel sequence. And step 3, the AI agent steps in, actually holds the conversation, and autonomously books the appointment right into your calendar. That lead goes from hello to a booked appointment completely on its own, freeing you up to do what you do best, actually closing the deals. Because at the end of the day, execution is the only currency that matters. The data shows that running this coordinated multi-channel attack, where you're unifying social media, email, SMS, and voice into one seamless engine, can bump your conversion rates by a staggering 40% compared to manual follow-up. You aren't just sending a random text anymore. You're creating a surround sound environment where the seller feels incredibly prioritized, and you're doing it all instantly.
The gap between the automated elite and the manual masses is getting wider every single day. The market absolutely does not reward those who wait around. It heavily rewards those who automate. So thinking about your current setup, you've really got to ask yourself, are you going to step up and be the disruptor in your market, or are you going to sit back and be the one being disrupted? The revolution's already here. It's up to you to lead it.